I got some yowies. Oh, great. They all go immediately. So I'm probably just dead. Uses a draining attack that can poison and put you to sleep. And probably does 1,000,000 damage. So dang fast, so dang furious. Threaten and Triple Foul can help keep their assault at bay. The rematch as well as Zombie makes them much easier to handle. Wow, that actually worked out pretty well. Well, Waka has evade counter, so he might just be cooking in this fight. Can I dark attack then, or... Okay. I could give Orin sleep proof and have him sentinel. Or they could all just attack Orin. Bro, what do you mean? How many turns do they get? Come again? And I can't even hit him. Honestly, Orin kind of wins this fight. Orin kind of just auto-wins this fight with his Sentinel and auto-regen weapon. I could even give him poison proof. But honestly, if I give him protect, he probably just doesn't die. I don't have any MP to steal, unfortunately. Ouch. The poison hurt. Okay. They just randomly decided to attack Kamari. I also wonder if I spammed Reflex, if that would go well. They're weak to ice, which I don't really have much access to. I can switch Titus's weapon. How much does he do normally? Not a lot. But Waka's like GOAT here with the bait and counter. Dude, I should just bite the bullet and teach Waka Sentinel. You know how crazy that would be? Sentinel evade and counter. Just throw that on and this fight's completely free and I can just sit here and farm overdrives. One thing that's a bit unfortunate is if Orin is asleep and gets his turn, his Sentinel wears off, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. He's still Sentineled. He's not blocking, but... Or no. No. That was his Protect. Yeah, his Sentinel definitely wore off. Unfortunately, they're not attacking Waka enough. They keep attacking my third party member instead of the two that I want them to attack. But honestly, I could just throw in like Riku here and let her die or something. Like, doesn't matter.
Farewell.
Nice. I don't know how he hit that, but nice. So I think for that fight, I just give Orin poison proof. And then we, like, win. Or I could give him sleep proof in Sentinel, but I think it's better just to have Waka out. Give Orin poison proof, then I'll have to pretty much end the fight with full health. And we'll just leave Riku on 1 health. What is our overdrives at? Comrade for everybody? I might want to go ally, but we'll see. Okay. If you could not kill Yuna, that'd be great. But if you do, oh well. Wake up, Yuna! Alright, well, I'd say we have 2 of these fights solved. We got this fight solved, and we have the ghost fight solved. So that's pretty good. The dark element fight is still a bit of a problem. We can get through it, but it costs a lot. And the magic pot fight, I have no idea what the heck's going on. I didn't give Orin Protect this time, so he's kind of getting cooked. But I either give him Protect, or I heal him at the end of the fight. It's going to be similar magic, similar MP, both ways. But at least with the heal, I can use Kamari. Okay, should I grab this and run? I kind of want to, because I've also gotten a lot of overdrives, and I haven't used any yet. And I'm still kind of learning what's going on. What do we want to do to deal with these guys? They use mostly fire, so I should be able to bring in Kamari and throw a Null Blaze up. And throw a Null Tide up. And then all I gotta do is try to kill these guys at the same time. Thought it was Titus's turn. 100% thought it was Titus's turn. Can you get some MP from these guys? Ooh, that's really nice. The fact that I can get MP from these guys and they don't counter is kind of awesome. I do need to be careful I don't kill any of them, though. They're so fast. There's 3 of them, though, so these knolls aren't, like, perfect. There's a chance they get through. But at least Yuna's immune to fire. Wait, do they always target the lowest HP member? If that's the case, all I gotta do is throw up Null Tide and I win. I can sit here and heal, and I can get all my overdrives. I can get a bunch of MP with Kamari. This is huge. Unless 2 of them use water. Yeah, if 2 of them use water, then she's in trouble. I could try to heal her and give her, like, shell. Masters Mod. No! What? Excuse me? Oh, because I healed Yuna. I didn't even think about that. Didn't even cross my mind. Where are we at? Oh, wow, he almost died. So how are we gonna finish this, by the way? Titus, stop critting. You're gonna goof everything. Wait, Kamari's max health doesn't exceed... Whatever, just let him die. Okay, how are we gonna kill all 3 of them at the same time without using an item? I guess I could use Titus's overdrive. He'll get it back pretty quickly. Or I can use Lulu's overdrive. Or I can use an Ultima. But Ultima costs like 9 million MP. Unfortunately, none of the items that I have kind of infinite of hit everything. I could do the same strat that I did inside of Sin and put Reflect on somebody with poison proof. Honestly, these guys attack so fast, I don't think poison's even going to be a problem. Like, if I put Reflect on Yuna, I think I just win. They're going to get so many turns. Yuna has haste, but I could put it on Lulu. Does Lulu have water protection? No. So what if I was like... Oh, it sucks that this costs MP, though. But I just want to see if it works. Reflect on Lulu and then bring in someone with more HP. And go whack. And then he does this, but then they just both cast fire. And they die. Welcome back, Heidi. It's going pretty well. We've already kind of solved like 3 of the fights down here. It's looking like a decent run so far. I think I am going to switch to ally for a bit. Because there's multiple fights where we're not taking damage. Also, pretty nice that Kamari can get MP during that fight. Because this is a pretty long dungeon. That's new. That's new, and I don't like it. 27,000 HP. Uses full break, and sometimes charges for Flame Ball. Mainly inflicts full break, but sometimes uses gore or charges for Flame Ball. Darkness is as effective as ever, and Threaten can dispel its haste. Can also be put to sleep. Bonk. Wow, Waka is just the GOAT. Look at him go. Just completely wrecked both of them. Ouch. I like how he hit him before he even got back to his spot. He was halfway back to his spot and got hit. Oh man, Orin's taking damage to his Ronald. Man, Titus does so much damage. Uh-oh. Is this as easy as just doing this, or... Is he gonna do something scary? We were all full health. Nope. Are you darkness or just zombied? Yes, you're darkness. Titus time. He has so much health. I think I need to bring in Orin and do something. Do something, Orin. That wasn't very nice. I don't believe that gets rid of zombie. What in... Oh my god, she lived. A bit of a code red. Even if I bring Kamari in, he's so slow, he's just gonna wake up. But now that Orin isn't a zombie, should be able to just sentinel. Ow. Ow. That wasn't very nice. Hey, Orin, can you get a turn like today? Or tomorrow, or someday in the future? Meanwhile, Titus gets like 97 turns. Just kill him. How'd that not kill him? Titus, did you just do 700 damage? Frickin' full break, man. Okay, that was... We're gonna have to come up with a better solution for that fight. If I can consistently get the mushroom fight, I could keep Waka topped off with MP, and I could just like triple foul that fight over and over. But triple foul is really expensive, so alright, we got a chest, and we have a pretty good game plan. This doesn't do anything yet, right? We have to activate it. Okay. This fight is a big problem. I don't know what this imp does if nobody is a zombie, but this thing's gonna make someone a zombie, and this thing is gonna life it, so I think I have to just put this guy to sleep. Problem is, he's just gonna wake up immediately. I could also darkness this guy. so he doesn't zombie anyone. But then what is the imp gonna do? That's great. Love that. Titus should do pretty huge damage to this guy, but only once. We really just gotta get rid of the imp.
So, how shall we do this?
But how? Can I just fire Aga him? I think he takes less damage from magic. Yep. And then he does that. And now Kamari's berserked, which is also great. This fight blow. This fight, massive blows. Like, even the robot is a huge problem. But I can't kill him fast. He has like 22k HP, and every time you hit him, it power breaks you. So, not a lot I can do there. Wow. Orin somehow hits but doesn't kill. Hilarious. It's just called good game design. It's called balancing. And tinkering with an enemy and then testing it and then tinkering again and then testing it. You know, a lot of QA. Which is what I'm doing with my mod, you know, just making it a little harder, trying it, making it a little harder, trying it, until it's just barely possible. And the whole grindless thing is what makes that possible, because normally in RPGs you can really only guess at where the power level of the player is, but when you make a grindless mod like this, for the most part, you know exactly how strong the player is. And so you can go in with the same power level and make it to the point where you can barely beat it, and then... But it can be hard, like, for example, with my mod, it's hard to... because you already know exactly how to do the fight. So it's hard to kind of pretend like you don't know how to do the fight and play it as if you're blind. Because if you just play it like you know everything, then it's going to be too hard. But with these mods, you can kind of play like you know everything, because that's the kind of the way it's balanced. It's balanced in the way that you can't really beat it until you learn everything, which is kind of how I'm making my mod. I could just threaten this guy off the bat, but that kind of makes a problem because Orin doesn't have that much MP. I think I'd rather haste Yuna and just have her dispel. But then I have to deal with 2 attacks, which is not great. And I still have to use armor break if I want to kill this guy fast.
Allow me.
Yeah, the more impressive thing to me is, like, especially with Final Fantasy X, because there's just so many mechanics in this game, it's being able to create a fight that's not cheesable. That's, I think, the most impressive thing. But when you have such a developed knowledge of the game, you kind of know where the cheese is. You know what the player's thinking when they go into a fight. You know, like, this is what they're gonna try. Did you just hit me through darkness? Twice. Cool. That's really fantastic.
So, how shall we do this?
Oh, they have so much health. Yeah, I mean, we have years and years of experience of playing the game and watching other people play the game. Devs don't get that. They get a QA team who's played the game for like an hour, if that. If they even get that. So we have the benefit of knowing all the cheese strats and what to look for and stuff. I really don't like this solution to this fight. We used a lot of stuff. I need to get rid of the stupid spider enemy quicker. Well, I mean, how many times have you played Final Fantasy X? Because people that make mods like this have played the game many times. Just like me making the Final Fantasy VII mod, it's because the reason I can do it and the reason I can balance it in a way that makes it super difficult but not impossible is because I know everything there is to know. Well, not everything, but... I learn new things about Final Fantasy VII every day. I learn new things making the mod already. My name's Titus, and I am useless. Still blind. Can't even pray because everyone's zombies. All I can do is throw some Blazzaras. Wow. Evade encounter works on gore. Just double check and make sure this save is... Oh, you can't even see the chest. You like walk all the way down the thing. That's annoying. And we got this fight again. I think we need to just... Like, I don't even know. Are you kidding me? Even if I use haste, they get a turn? Do this. Don't let him zombie anyone. That's the big thing. Excellent. If Titus can just get in here, he can, like, kill this thing quickly. Does so much damage to it with his electric sword. Okay. That was a pretty good fight. And it only took 2 dark attacks and whatever else we need to kill him. But I mean, I could like swap in a fire strike weapon. Wait, not fire. Blizzard. I'm a dummy. Maybe even Titus to do this. Excellent. Kamari, why are you so useless? Kamari, you have 37 evasion. You have more evasion than Yuna does. You have the second most evasion on the team. How have you gotten hidden through darkness like 3 times today? What are you doing? Are you even trying? Are you hustling? Were you paid to be on this team? What happened? Why are you like this? Thanks, I hate it. How's it going, Noise? I still think that that boss was the hardest boss in the whole mod so far. So, don't feel, don't get discouraged. So I think that is like the hardest boss. And also, if you missed XP before him, then yeah, you're going to be really in trouble. Okay, Kamari. Can you please dodge? Thank you. What do you mean this guy just spits his fire on the first turn? What? That's just fantastic. Actually, no, I should leave Yuna. Oh my god, I forgot about the freaking dude. I hate this enemy so much. I've game overed so many times this enemy. What do I even do? I can't even silence him because of this dude. The only thing I can do is threaten this guy. That's my only option.
You don't want to move.
Then I have to throw water. He does that anyways. Fantastic. And then he gets the ultra quick hit. I don't even know if Bahamut wins this. Just gonna get ultra quick hit. Can't use my overdrive, it doesn't kill anything. I can use Thundaga. And probably just get wiped. I'm alive. I can overdrive, and then this guy's gonna wipe me, but maybe I get a turn afterwards. Yeah, I feel like the beginning of the mod, the puzzle of figuring out how does she dodge that? Yuna the goat? Yuna the goat. Oh my god. How in the world did she do that? No, slots would not do anything. I have to hope he gets up and does an elemental attack. Lulu might be able to kill him. Yeah, we're good. Anyways, lost my train of thought because I was trying not to die. At the beginning of the mod, the puzzle to figure out how to get characters in and get their XP was fun. Like, I think the fights were fast-paced enough to where trying to slip in that one turn with slow Orin and then get him out, or slow Lulu and then get her out, was a big part of, like, the challenge. But I think by the end of the game, it was more of a chore to try to, like, pull Riku in to throw a freaking grenade and then leave or something, like, you know what I mean? So I think it got more and more annoying as the mod went on, but I feel like it was genuinely part of the challenge at the start. So I don't know if I would get rid of it completely. If it were up to me, I would honestly have, like, halfway through the game, maybe, like, when you get the... Well, this is a little more than halfway, but maybe when you get the airship, there's, like, an item you get, a key item you get, that says, like, now everyone gets AP from battles. It could be, like, a cool little reward for something. Nice. We like this fight now.
You don't want to move.
Except I might not be fast enough. It has its own grid. I'm gonna have to threaten him twice. Get some MP from the fight, though. Quick hit's not gonna help either. Well, I'm just gonna have to get lucky.
You couldn't reach the far plane.
You don't want to move.
Sucks that costs so much MP, but... Uh-oh. Can I even kill him still? There we go. So that fight is nice because we don't get hurt at all. But it costs a ton of ore and MP, which we cannot get back. So not sure how I feel about that.
What's a faith doing in a place like this?
Don't ask me.
They say it was stolen from a temple long ago.
Huh?
With no faith, summoners cannot train. Without training, they cannot call the final Aeon. Without the final Aeon, they cannot defeat sin. That is why.
'Cause then the summoner won't die.
Ooh.
That must be what the thief was thinking.
I kinda agree with him.
I would possibly go with a customize on an armor, make it so it gives you the option of gaining AP or an item from a battle or similar, so you can choose to keep it insanely hard, or it gives you the options of boosting at that point to help. Like a double AP, you mean? That would just break the mod. That would just kind of ruin the whole point of the mod. If you could have an armor that you put on and then you don't have to bring that character in to get AP, that could be interesting, because then you're kind of like saying, okay, I'm not going to use this character at all. Okay. I forgot there's a save sphere in here, but it's still pretty far away. Oh, what is that?
How uncouth.
How uncouth. Its bad breath inflicts randomly either berserk to all or confused all, so it's the same as the sin one. I don't know. He's probably going to start with bad breath like he did in Sin. I have confused proof, but I don't have berserk proof, so if it ends up being berserk, I'm in trouble. Maybe if I do Fire Strike and I get berserked, he can just kill him. Yep, we beat BFA. Titus has Berserk proof. Just dispel his haste, I guess. Oh, he didn't start with bad breath. Ow. Okay. Can Orin take home the bacon? Problem is, he doesn't break damage limit while he has this armor on. But I mean, if he gets berserked, he's gonna win, so. Okay, I was confused. Just don't eat somebody. He's eating somebody. And Orin has blindness, so I can't just bring him in and attack. This guy's probably immune to everything. This is massive oof. That's probably gonna kill Kamari. He just does so much damage. Can I kill with a Fire Aga Fury? Because that's kind of all I got. I can't revive anyone. Orin doesn't have his overdrive.
Time to get down.
That's not enough, I don't think. Maybe? Get him, Cactuar. This fight blows. He just has too much health. Like, I probably need to keep a shooting star for this fight. Or Hastega or something. I gotta do something in that fight. Can't really fight it.